Hello? Test, 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 test. Audio, audio. That's good. Been a few days. Been a few days since the end of last stream when we lost our Gyarados. It's okay. I was pretty upset at that time, but I feel a little bit better about it after watching it back. I definitely should have brought Lantern, but it's still... I think the Mantine still could have been an issue. Lantern definitely would have helped, but alas. I also think it feels like a tougher loss considering our box, because already we don't have a lot of like physically bulky water types. It's also another death, so that brings our total up to, what are we at now? Is this 10? Yeah, 10. Which is still a fine number at this point in the game, but I do feel like we are subject to getting box checked with what we have. It's still totally fine though. This run is still basically at Weather Institute. We have one fight to do before Weather Institute. It's still our personal best run, and regardless of the outcome, I feel like I've learned a lot already this run that can help me, and I also will continue to look for information gathering as we continue to push past our personal best, because every new trainer at this point is personal best. And if this isn't the run, gather more information so that eventually we can crush this game, which undoubtedly I will. There's a lot that I've learned that I would do differently. I've been kind of like mentally compiling this as we go. If we do end up one day having to start a new run, but that's for another stream should that day come. I'm not gonna go ahead and explain it all now. Today we are, let me see here, gonna tackle some trainers. So it's not gonna be super quick going. I have looked at some of them, but some of them are frankly just very hard to plan. So how do I want to do this? Really? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you guys are seeing what you should be seeing now, I think. You can see where I've been peeking ahead to other trainers. Okay, we are here. Well, looks fine. And these are my notes. Okay. Cool. So we are at Parcel Lady Coco, last trainer before Weather Institute. So what I think for this is the lead Swiftswim Barraskewda is interesting. Obviously, he's going to hit very hard in the rain. This is the last fight in permanent rain, which is nice. I'm ready to leave the section. This like fight, I think shouldn't be too tough to find an answer for on paper, but for some reason, I don't know if it's our box or just the way the fight is designed, combination of Pokemon are like very hard to make a safe path for. So what I'm thinking is we can use our Lantern, who is bulky enough just to take a hit, right? Liquidation or close combat. Regardless, we'll click Thunderbolt. We're always going to be slower, but it's never clicking Flip Turn. Can like crit us if it wants, whatever, right? We hit, and then we get Rose Ray no matter what, Sludge Bomb or Grass Knot. Never Weather Ball. We never drop below 75%. But also, yeah, okay. So what we can do is, regardless of whether it's Grass Knot or Sludge Bomb, we can switch into Corv. And we can pre-damage Corv to always get Weather Ball. Never Sleep Powder. Doesn't actually matter. Yeah, we don't want to get Sleep Powder. Because what we want to do is we want to go into Eldegoss. We want to make sure we take a hit here so that this goes -1 speed. From Weather Ball is fine. Then we're always getting Sludge Bomb. And we can go Hisuian Arcanine. I have other ways, obviously, to beat this Roserade in the rain. But for pathing purposes and the rest of the fight, we have to do this. Then even in the rain, the Flare Blitz kills from this Lonely 31. And with this, we're slower right now, but with the speed drop, we are faster. That's why we need to take the hit, and Eldegoss comes here. Boom. That gets exactly slow kill here, but also fast kill here. So it should always be Hydro Pump in this case. I think what we do is simply go back to Eldegoss. -1 speed. Pop it with the Leaf Storm. It's going to get Jinx. Now here... hopefully we're always getting Freeze Dry. And if we are, we can go into Asper Berry Ape. I can't get Lovely Kissed because of... Okay, well, here's maybe an issue. Because of Vital Spirit. Even in the rain, I pop this with Blaze Kick. Is Sub actually an issue, though? Yeah, we might need to show off some pre-damage here, huh? Oh, wait. I see. Eldegoss is pre-damage to account for this. So we'll always be getting Freeze Dry. We need to look out for if we can be getting Psychic here. In which case, we might have to use one of these two, which is a little sus. So this fight is not completely free. But if we're at a good HP with Eldegoss, and in this range exactly, we go Asper Berry Ape. Technically, we could even not go Asper Berry because Flare Blitz would melt the ice. But there's no reason. We can go Asper Berry Ape for freeze. We can kick this guy even in the rain. It dies. We're faster. And then it's just Goodra. And I think my only good answer to that is actually Clefable. With leftovers, we have a range, but what we can do is go like Pixie Plate. Also slower, but maybe we go through Eldegoss once. Or something like that. I think I have to put this team together, though. Kind of sucks, but I think it's my best bet. Okay. Does that all make sense to everyone? I think we're good. Okay, let's do it, I think. It's not perfect, but I think it's definitely the best I have. We are back on that Run Bun grind. Apes in Party, I guess, yeah. Just to pause it to make it faster to get an order. And then Clef. Yeah, perfect. And then what were we saying? I could get no item on Lantern. I could go Citrus. Actually, I think I will. It kind of matters a little bit. Yeah, it does. We'll give it a Citrus. Oh, shoot. Corviknight's gonna be super annoying to damage because I need to be... Okay. 104, 215, because this is always the thing. Steel types are a pain in the butt to pre-damage. Alright, let's go to a good old trusty spot in Oldale to do this. Hope you guys are all doing well too. Let me try that again. Hope you guys are all doing well. Whether you're a VOD watcher or watching now. No, it's not always the easiest. World's not the easiest place right now, so hope it's good for you guys, whatever you're doing. And let's go get Corviknight the pre-damage it needs. I know Salazzle can toxic poison Corv, but I still don't feel like that's completely safe, and I feel like this is probably the wrong way. Probably just faster to do it like this, honestly. Okay. Gotta turn Repellent off. Obviously, we have to remember to turn Repellent back on, though. When we go, because we were delaying our 119 encounter. I don't want to get wrapped, so no. Also, no, doesn't have a fire move, if I remember correctly. I mean, annoying. I think I need like Houndour, Growlithe, something like that to make this work. I feel like there's another one that's good too for it, but I forget. Okay, that'll work. I think we can just go in here. I need to get 104 over 215, so hopefully we get burned soon. But what I can probably do is just like defog a bunch, right? Yeah, I have 15 of these, should be fine. Because I normally would do this through the quality of life stuff that the game implements, but I can't poison a steel type, and I need pre-damage, so... Can you burn me, please? There we go. Alright, let's just start switching a little bit, I guess. $104 is what I'm going for. Okay. So I take actually quite a bit, 13. Okay. That's fine. Okay. This might be tricky to get exact, but it kind of does need to be exact. $107. So what I think I should do now is actually run. And we can Lepiberry defog once. And I can use a full heal. I'll save here in case something gets messed up. And then I can probably just look for the opposite. Yeah, something that doesn't have Ember, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Something like this where I can just come in and just take 3 tackles. I think it's gonna be the fastest way to do this. Yeah, there's 1, 2. Oh, come on. Come on, Fletchling. Play nice. Beautiful. All right, that's what I need. All right, let's not forget, I need... Oh, I have one in bag, perfect. Heal here. And I need to turn repellent back on, if I haven't already. Is activated. Okay. We're good here. Skedaddle back to Mauville. Okay. Oops. So there's a couple other things that we need to address for our plan to work. So that guy's done. Lantern's already citrus. This is 104 over 215. This is what we needed. This guy needs to be Chesto. Eldegoss needs some pre-damage, but we can do that through the quality of life the way it was intended. I just literally need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 6, 5, 4. Perfect. Yeah, full heal that. Citrus. Citrus. Asperberry. And then Pixie Plates. I think this should be fine. I don't think I've ever used the Pixie Plate this run yet. I have it, right? It's like a real item. Yeah, there it is. I think this is as close to perfect as we can get with this. Let's give it a shot. Again, this is the last trainer before Weather Institute. Should be fine. This is held items. Got it. Okay, this double's done. This fucker, oh my god, I don't want to talk about it from last run. Okay. It's gotta be her. I gotta be sure on this, but I think I am. Okay, let's do it. See if we can keep... I mean, this has been a rough rain section. I mean, the Hitmonchan death was whatever, but losing Gyarados really sucked, obviously. So we gotta tighten up. See if we can keep this going. So basically, I really won't have anything that will ever outspeed a Swift Swim Barraskewda. However, I can take a hit, and I can just Thunderbolt. It's fine. Is that Citrus? No, it's not. That actually looks at pretty decent HP for Roserade to see only Grass Knot, hopefully. But it doesn't even matter because the way I constructed the line, I accounted for this not being Grass Knot. Can it be Grass Knot? So I'm 132. No, it doesn't have to be. But it can't be Sledge Bomb. And it can be Sleep Powder, but we want Chesto on Corv. So Grass Knot or Sleep Powder, either is fine. Never Weather Ball, we go here, it's very important. Okay. Now I'm pre-damaged so that this always sees exactly Weather Ball kill. So it will never Sleep Powder, which means it's always hitting Poppy here. Yep. And this is going to lower its speed. And then with the pre-damage, this has to Sludge Bomb me. Although that's not why we pre-damaged, but it does have to Sludge Bomb me. So that means I can go Arcanine. And Arcanine is now faster because of the speed drop. Yeah, I didn't go Petra, which is annoying. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't get poisoned there. And I kill with Flare Blitz even in the rain. This just means I have less options later on in the fight with this poison. It's annoying. Okay. Now this should be Fast Kill Rotom. I wonder if it doesn't have to be Hydro Pump anymore. That's real annoying. Well, like, wonder if this could see a kill with Thunder, for example. Maybe. Oh no, it can't. Okay, cool. Max roll is 109, so it's always Hydro Pump. Cool. We can go Poppy. We can just pop it. This Hydro Pump will hit us. We'll drop... Well, I guess it doesn't have to hit us. But if it does hit us, it'll drop its speed. And then we'll pop it with the Leaf Storm. It's okay if it misses. Hydro Pump, ironically, is highest damage on me. Okay. That's a lot, by the way. Okay, -1 speed. I'm hoping this is good HP for Jinx. I actually put a lot of effort into this fight because the pathing was not that easy. I think that looks pretty good, to be honest with you. It's Leaf Storm. As always, be Fast Kill Jinx. Hopefully never can be Psychic. Yep, I'm above range, 91, and this can't sub either. That's excellent. Okay, so now this leaves me free to go into Infernape. And again, I outspeed, and just through the rain I kill with... I don't even need a Flare Blitz. I can just Blaze Kick this. I could even close combat it. Whatever I want to do. Go here. On always Freeze Dry, never Psychic. I actually missed that it was Life Orb and would take a tick. But that's okay. I still probably would have done this. Oh, Dry Sand. Okay, whatever. I will kill you with Blaze Kick. Seems optimal. Yeah. Yep. And then this will always see Aqua Tail kill. after the Goodra will, which is good, actually. So I'll Blaze Kick this, get it out. Yep. Get it out. And now Goodra actually can't curse here because it always sees Aqua Tail kill, which is fine. I'm gonna go Eldegoss on this. We're gonna get the speed lowered. And then I think we'll lock this down with Clefable because we have the Encore, right? Now, Aqua Tail crit on me. Maybe I should check this. It's not gonna be very much. Okay, yeah, let's go here. Gosh, Eldegoss is so good. I know I keep harping on that, but it's crazy. Okay, beautiful. Now this can only be Dragon Claw or Curse. And it's over either way. Truly. I could Encore this if I really wanted to be mean, but frankly, I can just Moonblast twice. Yeah, max is 135, and I 2-shot guaranteed with Pixie Plate, and I'm faster. There's no reason to elongate it, I don't think. Yep, I'll just Moonblast twice. I could be really mean and Encore this, but there's no reason to. Phew. Aqua Tail gonna come out. All good. Now this one kills. Okay, that was actually a super clean line. Even after leftovers, I always kill here. Cool. All right, good start to stream. That was well done. That was not as easy as it looked. It was not fun coming up with stuff for that. But that worked out very well. All right, we have made it to Weather Institute, which is awesome. Again, you don't die to overworld poison in this game, so I don't need to worry about that. But considering our last personal best was pre-Norman, pre-Petalburg Gym even, this is a really good run to have. Obviously, upset about a little bit how the split has gone, just with the few deaths we've taken on, but it's honestly fine. We'll keep pushing through. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, that was a good line. Happy with that. Quite happy with that. All right, Weather Institute is nasty. There's a lot of not fun stuff in it. I feel like it's the first part of the game that I've run into that really is like emphasizing like the items that I'm used to seeing when we were playing EK, Quick Claw, Bright Powder, which are never fun to play around, but you always like have to try. But yeah. All right, so what am I leading with for the next fight? Galvantula, huh? I do just want to look at it quickly to make sure I'm seeing everything well. Okay. Oops, my bad, guys. I see. Do it like this. Okay. No more rain, which is nice. So Galvantula has compound eyes. This is bright powder. Thunder is 80% accurate in this game. Compound eyes plus a wide lens makes this 100% accurate. So we can hit through bright powder this way. And this will always get... I'll get Breloom, right? Yeah. So this Breloom is actually really annoying. Bright powder, Technician, Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, Rock Tomb, Spore. Very not fun. What I think we can do is we can do like a weird pre-burn Corviknight set, so don't take that much damage. Even with the burn, I still kill. We can just pivot this in, give it like a Leppa Berry, for example, and then always feel we're faster than, oh no, it's always gonna go for Mach Punch. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So then I can always wait for it to go to Mach Punch. It can go Rock Tomb, but that still makes me move second, right? We always roost to full before attacking. I could like weave in a Brave Bird, an Iron Head to weaken it, but I don't even have to. I can just Brave Bird. Yeah, let's do that. And then, so that's 2 Pokemon down. I think this will be... I could be like -1 speed, huh? But I don't think we'll ever be showing kill to this. Or this. So I think it's going to be Fast Kill Starmie. I can have Lantern as a pivot here. Lantern's a little sus against Psychic, but it can always at least come in once. And never get Thunderbolt, never get Surge, never get Ice Beam, always get Psychic. I think what I can do is hit this with like Surf. Bait Psychic the next turn. Because I don't really want to kill this. Also, I could get in trouble here. Like Psychic Crit or Psychic Drop is scary. But I can always, should be able to hit once with Surf. And then we take a pivot through Honchkrow on Psychic. We're immune. And we give this thing like a Black Glasses, I think. So that the chip from Surf is just enough to pop this. And this has no non-attacking moves. I think we do that. It's 4 slots used, 3 Pokemon down. Then I think I'll just probably get Fast Kill Superpower. This thing is a bitch. Contrary, Superpower, Quick Claw. It's really not fun, and it has Hypnosis. The thing that I kind of theorized here is the AI will know I have Insomnia, so it's actually never going to click Hypnosis. I think I just chuck Scorch at this thing, and we pray. I do kill it in 1 shot. I'm slower, but who cares, honestly? I go here, we eat a superpower, it goes +1, it goes +1, but I still kill it. And we just hope. We give this a Chesto Berry, in case it goes for Hypnosis in the following turn. Scorch is kind of disposable at this point. I don't have great answers to this. I don't have anything like First Impression. I think we just gotta pray that we win here. If not, like, I guess here in Bug Buzz and freaking, yeah. I don't know. And then I need something to beat Scolipede. No real good answers. Speed Boost. This thing is actually not no item. It's King's Rock, and it wants to go for Pin Missile to flinch you. I think the best thing I have out of my entire box is going to be Hariyama. Can't really damage it, but I can click Seismic Toss, and I can also knock off, so maybe get some support. And this will be coming out last. So we can use Hariyama to start, and then kind of assess what I have available. It's a very scary fight, though. I think this is the best I have. These are the only 2 fights I had fully thought out. The one before this and this one before stream. So we're going to be more on our own after this. But I have to approach these fights really methodically because they're so dangerous. I think this is the best I can do on this one. Okay. Let's go back to game mode. Let's put this together. Yeah, I'm nervous for this. I mean, there's a couple scary parts, right? Like the fact that I just need to throw Corviknight, or what is it called? Scorch at Malamar and Prey is scary. Also, Hariyama's probably not the most consistent Scolipede answer, but like, y'all, what else do you want me to do? I already have Galvantula and Party. Let's get Corv. Let's get Lantern. Honchkrow. Scorch. I hope this works, man. I got literally kind of like nothing else. I need to pre-burn Corviknight. No pre-damage, though, on anybody. And then from here, it's just items. I think I was in the right bag, and I thought I wasn't. Where's my wide lens? Did I miss it? There it is. I think that the correct item here is actually Leppa Berry, to be honest with you. Citrus on you. Black glasses on you. Thing is, I have so many resources this run that I'd really like to push it further, but the fights are just hard. I don't know. I do not know. This fight sucks. I feel like I have some cool answers, but it's gonna be a little tough. We're not gonna lie about it. This is right? Yeah. All right, let's do this shit. Okay. Big moment in Run Bun. Our first time to Weather Institute. Weather Institute's pretty tough in EK too. I've always been fine in it, just because I feel, I don't know. I've always been able to find strats that work pretty consistently. I was also a Sceptile runner in EK, which helps a ton in Weather Institute versus if you run like Blaziken or something. I don't know. But this one seems like a different animal. There's some really scary stuff in here. But it's cool. We didn't know we'd make it this far. Nothing up here. Okay. All right, slow it down for this attempt so far. All right, I'm gonna recap. We are up against the first trainer in Weather Institute. Is it Bright Powder Barbaracle, Bright Powder Breloom, Quick Claw Malamar, King's Rock Pin Missile Speed Boost Scolipede, Expert Bell Analytic Starmie. Like, actually terrifying stuff. We've done the best we can. Let's get it. I'm not forgetting anything, I don't think. So how is this different or not different? Let's explore. Looks pretty similar. I have a PC here, so I can prep for fights here, actually, unless I need pre-burn or pre-status, so that's cool. Little boy. All right. All right, first grunt. I'm excited. First, Weather Institute grunt and Run Bun. Let's do it. See how hard this is. It's not easy. There's a lot of hacks items. Okay, Bright Powder Barbaracle. This does kill me with Stone Edge, and it is Bright Powder. So automatically be like, wow, this is a risk. However, I'm holding a wide lens, and I am Compound Eyes, which means that my 80% accurate Thunder, which has buffed accuracy in this game, actually never misses on Bright Powder. I just always hit. So there's no risk here. Comes out to 104%, rounds down to 100 after the multipliers. So there's that. We knew this would get Breloom. We go into Corv. This part is honestly the safest interaction out of the whole fight, the Breloom. Or I guess the Barbarical was also super safe. Yep. So I'm slower. Doesn't matter. It was probably clicking Rock Tomb or Mach Punch anyway. So it was always going to end up slower. Now, crits are kind of scary here. I always have to roost to full. Yeah, it's a little spooky, but it should be fine. I'm holding a Leppa Berry, so it can't very easily put me out of roost if it were to come to that. Okay. I'm gonna Brave Bird now. We can miss, remember. Okay. See if we miss. We do not. Okay. This is Bright Powder. So this is dead. Always fine after the recoil. Yeah. Okay, now I think this should always be Starmie. I'm hoping. Yeah, perfect. All right, we go into Lantern. I don't really know what move this is, but regardless, we need to take a hit. So we're gonna go here. Should be, I'm assuming like electric move. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now I don't want to kill this. Yeah, I don't. So I'm actually just gonna surf to make sure we don't. Discharge and Thunderbolt crit could kill. Okay, this is fine. Even crit's fine, I think. Okay. Okay, that chip damage is good enough. We're gonna go Haunch Crow on the Psychic, guaranteed. Now, Haunch Crow can deal with Starmie with chip through Sucker Punch, but the more important thing here is I'm actually Insomnia, and I'm actually baiting Superpower. Sucker Punch kills this. Okay, that's dead. Now, there should always be not Scolipede, the other one, Malamar. Yep. This is Superpower, guaranteed. Because it's never going, it's highest damaging move, and it's never going to Hypnosis a Insomnia Haunch Crow. It knows the ability. Now this is gonna raise its defense, but Centiskorch is a pretty good Centiskorch. Okay, no crit's good to start there. I don't think I can die to crit now. We're gonna Leech Life. I didn't know it could do this. Okay, that because it's a setup move. That's worst case, for sure. Because now it's gonna live this, but I'm gonna get some healing. Okay, that's very scary. I told you guys I didn't have a good answer to this, and my plan was to kind of throw Centiskorch at it, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, I think it can still Hypnosis. Okay, this is really scary. Don't... Crit would definitely kill me. Okay, nice. Nice hold, Centiskorch. Let's go, baby. That was not a safe interaction, but I think all things considered, we were likely to get through. But I just kind of needed to chuck something at that Malabar. All right, Scolipede in. Probably should always be Rock Slide. We're gonna go Hariyama here. Yep. Okay. Now this is King's Rock, so it wants to like perpetually flinch you. The first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna get rid of that thing. Okay, no more flinching for you. No more flinching for you. Great damage, Hari. Damn. Okay. Now it's just, can I survive this? This is +2. Honestly, Hari still does pretty well. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Because in the calc, King's Rock, I was thinking that knockoff did insane damage. Because in the calc, King's Rock wasn't put it in the calc. It was on the docs, but it's not on the calc. It showed my knockoff doing less damage, but actually that's a good roll. Okay. So now I think I'm fine. I seismic toss here. Not being able to get flinched here now is so nice. And if that's not in bullet punch range, it's in 2 bullet punch ranges. Can I die to Smart Strike crit from this range? I can't. Okay, we always have it. We can always just bullet punch twice. It's all good. Okay, sick. That's really good, actually. We can't lose here. Optimal is the bullet punch twice. Let me just kill. Perfect. That's a pretty good cook. The Sun Scorch was a bit risky, but like this grunt is sus. I'm happy with that. Nice job, guys. Can I heal here? Yeah, nice. Okay, so the stream's starting off on a good note. First grunt cleared successfully, and we got through that first trainer right before Weather Institute as well. This run's not dead. It took some hits. It's not dead. Not ready to go down just yet. Not ready to go down just yet. Okay. Some stuff here, right? You... What did I catch next? You, then this guy, then this guy, then this guy. Okay, we have no idea what we're doing on the next trainer. Oh, actually, I think well, no, I don't really. I have an idea, but it's not set in stone yet. I saved, right? I think I did, but let's just make sure. Okay. Gonna have to go to the kitchen a little bit here. Oh, my bad, guys. I always do this. Okay. So, we are through this guy, and we're here. This one looks pretty effed up, honestly. This Focus Band, Roost, Berserk, Drampa, crazy. Quick Claw, Explosion, Ferrothorn, Quick Claw, Explosion. Man, I really do feel like I'm playing EK. Quick Claw, Explosion, Executor. So this guy has Rain Dance and Bright Powder. So ideally we chain this with like a Magical Leaf guy somehow. So I think ideally we probably want to get this last and somehow have a Magical Leaf guy out in front of it. And then this bulky ass Walrein is also annoying. So it's a problem for sure. So what I was first thinking when I saw this is how to play around Focus Band. Is there a way? And I think there is. I think what we can do is we can bait a dragon move into like whatever, something, and switch Clefable on the guaranteed dragon move. And I have Encore, and I'm faster. The issue here is, wait, can I just, all right, I have to Encore because of Focus Band. The issue is it can switch the next turn, which I really hate, to be honest with you. And if it switches, then this guy's still in the back. I think it's going Ferrothorn. So this begs the question, do I want to like be pre-damaged so that this can't explode? It doesn't have to go Ferrothorn. I think it's 50%, but it can. If it doesn't, I'll just kill Drampa and we'll be all good. If it does, it can explode or it can Iron Head. Now, I'm always kind of playing into this because even if like I'm guaranteed baiting Iron Head one turn, it's exploding the next. Corviknight seems like the only like quote-unquote safe. I do tank an explosion crit. So I'm tempted to like go here, right? And just like roost forever until it explodes. But that's hard to pull off because it's only roughly like 5% to explode, I think. And I can't make it so it will never not explode. And Brave Bird does do some damage, but Iron Claw potentially puts me in like explosion range. It's really nasty. This recoil. I mean, it would have to super high roll. 9. No, because I take this recoil plus Iron Barb's chip, actually, so I'm probably just comfortably in a range. Not any more losses since last stream, Elliot. The first 2 fights went pretty well today. But no, you also didn't miss any streams. This is just the continuation. I kind of regrouped. I feel like... Actually, I regrouped because I was like, I think the core of our box is still intact, what we're working with here. And also, I think this just confirms to go for Wimpod as hard as possible once we get to like Scorch Lab Route 120 area. Because what Gyarados brought the most, I have another Intimidate mod, so we still have Intimidate. And what Gyarados brought the most of was like a physical switch in to water type moves. But I was so frail that it wasn't even like that great of a switch. If I can secure Wimpod, I think we can, I don't know if salvage the run is the right term, but we can get kind of back on the trail. We have a ton of Pokemon left still. We have some good guys in here. So we're going to try to tighten up through Weather Institute, which is brutal, by the way, if you haven't seen it. This is what we're dealing with. I just dealt with this guy. It actually went pretty well. We've got this motherfucker, this guy, this double, and then Shelly, Choice Band Dragonite. What the hell am I even doing? Flying Gem Acro. This is crazy. But one trainer at a time. One trainer at a time. So we have this plan on this guy here. Focus Band Drampa, right? To bait a Dragon move and a Clefable and Encore it so that it never gets Berserk Boost. I can just Moonblast away. I think I have to consider what to do if this thing switches, which it can on turn. The second turn, it can switch to Ferrothorn, and it can blow up. Corv seems like what I gotta go, but how do I do damage? Because if I Brave Bird, take Iron Barb, chips, and my recoil, then I'm just in explosion crit range. I can attack once, and it's very... Maybe that's what we do. We attack once. Okay, what's the explosion AI like? But... Okay, I was going to say, okay, maybe we risk attacking once and then going for Roost continually after and saying, like, you should blow up at some point. But kind of the problem with that is Quick Claw Explosion. What is Explosion AI? Okay, if AI mine is less than 10% plus 10, is that less than 33%? Okay. Is that less than 66%? Plus 7 or plus 0? So very likely to explode if we get it below this number. Huh. Which I'm basically like a range to put it in that area, right? Like, I think we can say if we lose Corviknight, like, then the run's kind of doomed and might be actually dead. So, I have a... Sorry. What's my range to do? Oh, I'm very likely to put it in this. So if I Brave Bird once here, it's almost guaranteed to go for Explosion. So is the way to go about this just to alternate between Roost and Iron Head then? And Noctate my recoil? Because Explosion Crit only does like 90. Is that what we do? I'll get there eventually and then it should explode. It's not leftovers, it's Quick Claw. And then I just take the Iron Barbs chip, but I don't take the... Well, yeah. I think that's what we do. I don't see anything better. Like, what else can I do? Togedemaru. I mean, fuck. Right? Crustle, sure, but then what? Arcanine, hell no. Caracosta, absolutely not. Claydol, nope. Gotta be normal resist. I think that's what we have to do. I make this explode, and we just assume we can tank it. I think worst case scenario is Drampa switching into this, by the way, because then we need to somehow switch back into Drampa. If Clefable kills, it's still going here. So if Clefable kills Drampa, then we get this line without Drampa. And if Drampa switches, then we get this line with Drampa in the back. Now, would it ever go Drampa from here? I kind of don't think so. This is Power Gem. It's just gonna go Omastar, no? Well, everything's slower here, which is interesting. So I think it's just gonna Omastar Power Gem or Rain Dance. No Damp. I don't know if Damp's in this game. No Ghost. The only Ghost type I could have got at this point was Basculegion, and we whiffed. That's why Lantern's here. And the defensive Rock Steel types, you're kind of looking at them. Corviknight's the best one. So I think we're gonna go with that line. Iron Head like 3 times. Put it below 66%. Yeah. That's what we gotta do, and then just... So we'll switch in here. We'll alternate between Iron Head and Roost. Should I go Leppa? Probably. Yeah. And then just hope that we stay out of this crit range, right? Yep. That's what I gotta do. Okay, cool. So I think I'll go Omastar here. The good news is I'm making this explode. So I actually think it will very likely Power Gem, not Rain Dance, which is great. Eldegoss, you faster than this guy? Yeah, we can Magic Leaf his ass. So Eldegoss for this. We still need a slot to bait Dragon Claw, remember? Or whatever move this has. Dragon Pulse. So really this is 4 slots. I think Eldegoss for Omastar is good. And that would get Walrein. So we're probably getting Eggy last here, which is good. This could come back out for Slow Kill Hurricane. But Crustle doesn't work, dude. Look at these calcs. First of all, bam. Second of all, it's just not going to explode. It's just going to Iron Head my ass, and I'm going to die. I do no damage. So it's definitely Corv is the best try. It's just not 100% safe. Then I think we can handle you with you. Even if you Rain Dance, like, it's actually fine. This is Bright Putter, so we'll use Magical Leaf here. This guy... I mean, I should be getting Freeze Dry. Can Abe kill it? Not even close, damn. That's a bulky boy. Okay. Body Press, Curse, Freeze Dry, Liquidation. Thick Fat Hari. It's pretty nice. Guess Curse is an issue, but... This seems like a good answer overall. We could figure out the logistics after. Anything else I could try to use? Not really, huh? Encore and a Freeze Dry is not a good idea. No. Hello. Okay, well... So this does pop it. We're getting Freeze Dry here, but maybe there's a pivot. Okay, so for you, it's got to be either you. Hari also is looking like it probably could do the job. I think this would probably be adequate. Anything else? Lycanroc? Hell no. Bait EQ to dodge. What do you mean? EQ from who? I don't get it. Swampert, absolutely not. Okay. So on Walrein, we either have Rose Raid or Hari, which is 5 slots. And then what do I do on Eggy? Dude, if Eggy can't explode, I might be able to bring Corv back out, but we probably need some backup for it. Maybe it's also time to figure out now what's baiting Dragon Pulse here. I need something to bait Dragon Pulse guaranteed into Clef to set this whole thing up. Lantern would resist Hurricane and Surf. What else resists Hurricane and Surf? You can get Hurricane. Okay, you get Dragon Pulse. Interesting. Nothing has EQ here. Are you talking about Bulldoze? Yeah, but then it's still playing in a crit. So if we calculate, if we're playing around crit, Corv is still the best try. Plus, I don't know what Masquerain would offer to this fight besides that. Also, Bulldoze is actually kind of hard to bait. Okay. This wouldn't help at all against anything else, though. Kangaskhan can get Hurricane. So it's clear that it needs to resist electric. Or resist flying. But also can't be rock or ground because then I'm baiting Surf. So it's kind of Lantern or Boltons. Neither of which are great. I guess Bolton would be a good sack if I needed it, right? Because I don't need it. And it always baits Dragon Pulse guarantee, no other move. I could even hit this with a Play Rough if we're feeling cheeky. Okay. So Bolton to bait Dragon Pulse is the opener. Clef, we're encoring, we're faster, and we go from there. Corvron, Ferrothorn, which is almost always going to come out. Set this guy up with a Magical Leaf kill, hopefully. Walrein. We need Hari or Rose Raid. I might not have a Freeze Dry pivot is the thing, so I think I'd go Hari. Let's figure out what we're doing on Eggy first. Eggy shouldn't be able to explode in this position because it should be last mon, if I'm calculating the line correctly. Energy Ball, Psychic, Low Kick. What about this guy? Psychic's kind of nasty. But everything else is chill and just Leech Life. What do I think I'm swapping in on? I think if I'm going to use Hari, well, Hari or Rose Raid, I'm kind of swapping in on Psychic. If it can explode, can we just do Honchkrow? Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. It shouldn't be able to explode. This line makes it essential that we get Eggy last, though. And then I think I want to get Psychic if Honchkrow is my Eggy answer. So, well, I gotta go Hari. Yeah. This is it, guys, I think. These 6. This is gonna be an interesting one, though. Okay. Got it. Let's get the game mode back up. All right, I think we just solved this. So Bolton also doubles as a sack. It's just a good Pokemon to have here. Clefable, gotta write this down. Corviknight, I know I want Lepa Berry on. The other items, I'm not so sure. Eldegoss. Hariyama, I think, is switching in on Freeze Dry. So I believe we should be at Asper Berry. And then Honchkrow on the Eggy. It shouldn't honestly matter. I guess Black Glasses is best if things get weird. Well, no, actually that doesn't even make sense because, yeah. Then Sucker Punch doesn't kill. So what item, if any? I'm not sure. Okay. I almost think like Muscle Band is good on Bolton. Just hit hard. Clefable. Pixie Plate, do you kill? You do. Okay. I mean, it doesn't actually matter that much, but might as well get the damage down, right? Yeah. Which I don't want to be Pixie Plate. Core of Lepa makes sense to me. I don't really think I have anything else to be on Eldegoss. I'm just checking if anything makes sense. I mean, I guess there is a range with Miracle Seed if I go that way. Am I ever swapping on anything else? I kind of don't think so. This is stressful. Okay, I'll go Muscle Band Honchkrow. And I'll actually, I think, do I have like the flinching item? I think like one of these. Probably the Fang. Okay. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be a little scuffed. I think we can work it out though. Alright, this is what we agreed upon. It is very scary. Okay, Hariyama 2 fights in a row, though. It's been kind of just not doing anything all runs. It's kind of nice to see. Everything in here is leveled up. I'm gonna use this thing. There is no, like, the healing doesn't really matter. The line is pretty concrete. The Roost power points go fast, so I think this is right. Please tell me I'm not missing anything. I don't see how I would be. but you never know. Okay, we agree. This is the best we can do. This is the right trainer. Yeah, leftovers, wall rain with curse, spray pun or almost star with rain dance, quick claw, executor with explosion, quick claw, ferrothorn with explosion, and then this focus band Drampa that we're gonna try to deal with. Okay, ideally, Drampa does not swap. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, TBH, I think we probably want the tiniest bit of pre-damage on Boltons, and we probably want to go, yeah, and we probably want to go Citrus, so that we can swap back in. You're all putting up what I'm putting down. I want, if we swap into a Surf, I want to always to pop my Citrus Berry, so that it can't bait another Surf. And right now it doesn't always do that. I need to take 184, I need to be at 92. And Surf min is 90, so I literally need to take 2 HP of damage. Okay, let's do that. Let me update that. This is scary, y'all. Tis scary. So we do have to go back just because we need the pre-damage and we don't have the center. It's kind of annoying, or else we could have just dived right in, but this will be quick. Yeah, because of not having Gyarados anymore, we have to get Wimpod. I need some sort of physical water resist, and I have been struggling with that all run. Gyarados kind of like patched it up for us, but it also wasn't even perfect. I need Wimpod. Obviously, emergency exit is amazing, but like it fits this box like has the need for it as well. Like I have to have it. So once we get to like Scorch Lab Route 120, that's our main priority. Figuring out if there's any encounter routing we can do or whatever to try to catch it. I absolutely have to have it. With this box. If we get it though, I think we're doing okay. Obviously, like for 1, 2. For our furthest run, like we don't know what we don't know, but we're close to 6 badges, and like let's see what we can make of this. But I think I gotta get it. Has to happen for us to keep doing what we're doing. I passed the, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, even if it switches, I think it's going to be okay. I guess the thing I'm the most worried about the Ferrothorn is the Ferrothorn. Like, this should be fine. So if you don't know, Drampa, Ferrothorn, Executor, Almastar, Walrein, Team Aqua Grunt, Weather Institute number 2, Pokemon Run Bun. Let's go. We can do this. Clutch up, squad. I think we've cooked this to the best of our ability. All right. So Boltun's only bait here, and a sack. It baits the right move, and if I get in a pinch, I don't need Boltun for the run, so we would sack it. But it also baits Dragon Pulse. The pre-damage on Boltun's kind of complicated. I'll explain it if it comes up in the fight, which it may or may not. Should always be Dragon Pulse, no other move. Yep, perfect. We're gonna Encore. This is Focus Ban, which is why we need to play around it so carefully. Okay, now it can switch. It can also not. It's literally 50-50 here to trick or switch AI. We'll see if it does or not. It doesn't, which I think is good. Because now it can never switch. And I just kill it, okay. Beautiful. Should be Ferrothorn. Okay. This is the part I'm most worried about. This is Quick Claw, Ferrothorn with Explosion. This is always Iron Head. I'm gonna go right into here. Ideally, it just booms. Ideally, it just booms. Okay. It's a lot of damage, honestly. I am going to... Well, there's no point in roosting right now. Right? Yeah, there isn't any point in roosting. Because I would just roost and then take an Iron Head. So I should Iron Head here. Okay, just boom. That's actually kind of good if it booms here. Okay, it doesn't. It can flinch me. That doesn't really matter. Okay. Its explosion rate just still hasn't changed. I need to hit 3 of these. But now I'm probably definitely in explosion crit range. I need a roost. Just boom. Okay. Unfortunate. This is a very dicey interaction. I don't want to Brave Bird because I don't want to take any recoil. I'd rather just put this in explosion range the old-fashioned way. I really don't have any other way to do this. Okay. Iron Head or Explosion? Iron Head's here. Okay, don't Quick Claw Explode right now. Nice. Now explode. Please explode. Please explode. Okay. I need to do this one more time. Okay. Flinch would be great, obviously. No, can't get lucky. Come on, Core. No Quick Claw here. Please roost. Now it's 50-50 to explode, I think. Okay, great. Just boom. You know you want to. You know you want to. Just do it. Perfect. Okay. Can't die to crit here. Beautiful. That was the only way to try to get through that. That does so much, bro. Yup. And should be... Power Gem, right? It can be Rain Dance. It's not perfect HP. But it's more likely to be Power Gem. Okay. Regardless, we're going Eldegoss. This is Bright Powder. There's a number of reasons we're using Eldegoss, but the fact that it has Magical Leaf is one of them. Oh, saw a kill with Surf, actually. Huh. Crazy. Okay. I was faster anyway. I can't miss now, though, which is nice, and I just Magical Leaf it instead. Beautiful. Now this should be Wall Rain. Please don't be Eggy. What? Why? Why? I have damage. Oh, I messed up, chat. I actually think, well, no. I thought it was gonna be... Now I gotta get through a second explosion mod. Okay, this is super sus. And I'm so low on Corv. Okay, what's the deal here? Shit. Corv would die to explosion, right? Yeah. I really thought that would be Wall Rain. I think I actually needed a Leaf Storm there. I'm just not guaranteed to hit. Because if I lower my special attack, then I think Wall Rain comes in. No, it still could be Eggy. Oh, it's so awkward. This line was almost so good. Okay, I actually don't think there's anything I think this was always going to be Eggy. Okay. So because Corv is so low, this is really awkward. This is also not guaranteed Psychic. I don't know what to do. I mean, if it explodes, you know? It's Quick Claw. I mean, I have to go... Yeah, I have to go probably Honchkrow or Corviknight. And honestly, the more I look at this, the more I think it has to be Honchkrow. This Corv just takes half its health from a Psychic, and then I'm risking Quick Claw. If it explodes right now, I just lose my Honchkrow, though, and that's really bad. Yeah, I thought this would be Wall Rain, but it's just not. Okay, I gotta go here. I mean, it's literally Psychic Explosion, though. It's only like 5% to explode, however. Okay, that's good. Now I'm only dead to Quick Claw Explosion. I think we take that. Straight up, it's just Quick Claw Explosion. It has to Quick Claw and it has to choose to explode, which is like 5%. I think I take this with the Brave Bird. Nice. Okay, that works out. Okay. Now it's definitely gonna be Wall Rain. Always freeze dry, right? I think I just go Hari. Anything else I want to do? Nah. I mean, this could maybe be cursed, to be honest. Yeah. Let's see the damage here. Okay. Liquidation is max with 123. This is leftovers. I am slower, though. So I think what I actually have to click here is knockoff. Okay, that's gone. Now, liquidation is 123. I'm still not in range. It can curse, I guess. Can it? No, I don't think it can. I think we're fine here. Hey, good game. Not perfect, but also I don't think it was terrible. Okay, we'll take it. 2 grunts down. That one was a bit tougher, but things are going well. Things are going well. Yeah, I think also that was just the best we had. I don't really think I could have entertained in the Leaf Storming the Omastar. That would have been kind of crazy. Gosh, these are all late game mons, huh? All right, what's next? What is next for us? Let me get the calc screen up for you guys. This guy. Team Aquagron Weather Institute number 3. Alright, PZ, Choppel, okay, sure. This thing is a problem. Water gem. Fascinating. Okay. Pursuit, gotta look out for. Alright, before we do any of this, I need to pee. Move my notes. Alright, I'll be right back. got a snack. Got some more tea. Let's cook this trainer. Do we need different music from this game music? I mean, it's kind of a lot, right? It's okay. Alright, so PZ. Alright, I think I need to change the music. 1 second, guys. Hang on. Normally I just roll with the game music, but the Weather Institute music is kind of a lot, huh? Just want to make sure I saved in case something gets weird here. Okay, now how easy is this just to mute? Not hard. Okay, cool. I don't want to listen to while I figure out I really don't want to listen to any of this. But, Oh, this is cool. What's this? Ooh, so loud. Okay, how do I turn it down? You guys can hear that, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. My bad. What am I trying to do here? This. Yeah, it still works. Okay, cool. Okay, this will help a lot. I usually always do game music just because I don't mind the Pokemon music, but that Weather Institute music, for whatever reason, is just like, how am I supposed to planning a fight with this? Okay. So, now that I can actually think, got this guy. Porygon Z, Galarian Slowbro, Haxorus Weavile. So this is going to be annoying to KO because of the Chople. And it's also with download probably going to do... This is great coverage. Some really good damage. I think I need to start here. So like my first question is like... Yeah, I mean there's just no getting through this Chople. This is amazing coverage. I don't really have any special walls. I could bait something like HP Fire, for example, and go Encore. I don't even know how good that is, though. pretty fast. It's gonna be hard to brute force my way through it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really bait try attack and just try to leech life away. This has pretty good resistance into it. And I'm baiting Dark Pulse though, which can flinch me. I don't know. I'm leaning towards getting in Hidden Power Fire and using Salazzle to Encore it. I think that's my best option. Yeah, I just don't like being slower here and baiting Dark Pulse. Although I could like, if I slowed this down with Eldegoss, like for example, Rock Slide into Flare Blitz, I guess is pretty good, but okay. The question is, if I Encore this in HP Fire, do I want to stay in this Salazzle or do I want to switch, you know? I think maybe we start looking at other options here too. This thing is a nightmare. This is like Shell Slow, bro, except scarier. Usually I use like a ground type, but I mean Battle Armor Donphan is still pretty good here. If I don't kill like an Ice Shard. I think I'm using Donphan on this guy. Battle Armor is just better, huh? What are my other ground types? Oh, this is terrific. This is a great matchup. Yeah, maybe I should do this guy. Yeah, this can definitely do it, but Seismic Toad seems just a little bit better. Yeah. Also Swampert, but no reason to evolve that now. Okay. How would this work? Like, what am I KOing this with, and how am I baiting down the line? This actually, despite being a Psychic type, doesn't have a Psychic type move. I might get slow kill Scald, but I might not. Well, if I take a couple of these, I probably am. This is slow kill Aqua Tail. But I think I'm actually getting here. Probably gonna get something like Fast Kill, Knockoff, or Psycho Cut. Pursuit. This is fucking annoying because this is where Hitmonchan would have been good. But I can't even go Muscle Band because I just get it knocked off. Eee. Cell Rock doesn't do it. Yeah, this is where I missed the Hitmonchan. Although it has Psycho Cut, huh? Okay, we gotta be careful this Weavile. Threat number 1. Scorch? Yeah, it's not great. Depends what I'm switching into, I guess. It's hard because Psycho Cut and Knockoff are same damage. Okay, so I think we figured out that we want to try to bait specifically from here. How's Togi against this thing? Like if I got Triple Axle, it's actually not amazing. It takes a lot of damage. Stream speed's not it here. Yeah, this just isn't amazing. Corv? Not incredible. But, yeah, not incredible. That wasn't a bad nature. I had good speed. This would be it. Okay. Let's come back to the Weavile. But I really can't come back to it because I might be getting fast kill. Because it hits everything hard. So if I'm going to get fast kill from it, what do I like really want to kill this or bait from this? Literally like really nothing. I can get an ice move. So getting an ice move with this is not easy. It's more likely to get a fire move. Can I encore here and pivot into you on HP fire? I'm faster. I could like Mach Punch. We get rid of the Chop Ball into CC. But with the drop, then I'm probably still baiting. But I'm probably getting always fast kill Psycho Cut, I would think. Maybe there's something to this. I feel like triple axle is kind of unlikely here. Yeah, I'm really not taking a lot of damage. Okay. Because that kind of, in a way, covers for Psycho Cut. Now, what I could do is give this a black belt. And the reason that's important is if this switches in, will it switch in? I think it will. I don't think it will know Mach Punch kills it, so I think I can get a chain kill here. Okay. Something to bait HP Fire, Encore. Switch to Ape. Mach Punch into close combat, kill the Z. This comes in and just dies. And I think it will. Okay, perfect. And then what? It's going to be slow kill Scald, I think. We're using Dawn Fan on this. I think we just made a ton of progress. Rossberry probably needed. But I don't want to switch in on Scald, so I need a pivot. I need said pivots. What do I want to switch in on? Probably got to be a Lumberry of some sort. I don't maybe need to be. No, I should. Quick Claw Scald Burn is bad. So I think I've got to be Ross no matter what. Okay, maybe some sort of grass type in here, which can also be the way bait HP Fire. No, this has Ice Beam. All right, so it can't be a pure grass type. I think we're onto something here, though. Yeah. We're making progress. So this plus this. Kill you, bang, bang, right? Cool, cool, cool. And then we're gonna get this for slow kill. And I want some sort of pivot. It should always be Scalds. Although Shell Sidearm does a lot. So I think at like -1, maybe there's a chance I get this. Eek. What else baits guaranteed Scald? Like rock types? Crustal? Crustal's kind of a nice pivot here. Should always be fine. Also like Ursaluna or something. No, because these always bait Scalds. Ah, and I'm trying to not get Scalds. How do I do this? It needs to be a grass type of some sort. Or like bug. Corv gets flamethrower, which is also not good. I want to get shell sidearm, I think. Lantern's a pretty good pivot. I will come back to this. Some sort of pivot here to not get Scald from Donphan. Kill this. I can Ice Shard if this doesn't kill. And then Haxorus. Should always be Aqua Tailing, I would presume. Potentially can DD. That's scary, huh? Potentially can DD with a Water Gem and Aqua Tail. Okay. Well. Gyarados would have been really good here. My dead Gyarados. Alright, this is where we gotta clutch up and find a way without it. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Corviknight's not bad here. My fear is just letting this perpetually DD up. It's unnerved, so I can't proc my berries against it. Yeah, it's definitely scary. It's gonna be faster than my whole team at +1. Even if I had Gyarados, it'd be a little scary, huh? Depends what HP I'm at. I think I need Corv for this thing. So if I'm bringing Corv, can this be the guy that baits HP Fire? Yeah. So I'm bringing this anyway. So we lead with it to bait HP Fire from the sky and go into Salazzle and Encore him. Into Ape. Yeah. Okay. The thing I don't like here is if this just DDs, it gets real sus. I think I always have to pivot Corv. Then I am getting Aqua Tail. Whatever. Next turn. By the way, I think if this can't kill me, like depending on what HP I'm at from the Slowbro, I should just knock off. Get some damage, get rid of the gem. Yeah. I think that's solid. I have 2 more slots left, and I'd kind of like to bolster my Haxorus answers. Can I use Eldegoss to somehow control its speed? I think that's not a bad idea. And what's the last Mon? Am I just trying to get like... Am I really not bringing Intimidate against this? Okay, this is scary. I don't have a way to paralyze this. Lantern has Ice Beam, but like... It's actually pretty good. Resist both these moves. This takes a lot. Let's look at this Lantern. Because it can pop this with Ice Beam and resist... It baits Dual Chop. Somehow in a Togi? You know what I'm saying? So he's going for Aqua Tail here. Maybe I don't bring Eldegoss. I'm not sure. I think we're close. It's gonna get here. We should kill Donphan. I could be getting Aqua Tail. What about Lantern on this guy? Now if it goes +1, this is terrifying. But I do also have Togi. Like you're gonna be hitting Iron Barbs, Fake Out, Spike a Shield, all that jazz. And then I can have Corviknight too. And going for Aqua Tail here, I can go back into like you. I think that might be my best bet. This pops it with the Ice Beam. That's pretty good. Eldegoss, can't damage it. This can consistently get Iron Barbs, Chip, Fake Out, Spiky Shields. Now, I don't have any way to lower its... I don't think I can fit Masquerain in here. I can tell you right now, though, I think this Haxorus is going to be terrifying. I'm going to do one more search. I don't think there's any other Pokemon to bring. The only difference is this does more damage, but it's still a 2-shot. It takes a little bit more damage than Lantern. But perhaps Octillery is better because it can potentially get enough Ice Beam damage down to get that spiky shield damage going. By the way, do I need Corv? I'm also baiting HP Fire with Togi, so we gotta keep in mind like potential slot compression there. Okay. I think this works. Here, Donphan, Haxorus. Okay, the reason I'm liking this more is because if I'm always baiting Water Move here, we go here. It's the same typing as Lantern, has the same resistances. It takes a little bit more damage. It's not as bulky, but not like by that much. And this Ice Beam does a lot. Definitely is gonna bring it in Spiky Shield plus Fake Out range. Iron Barbs, whatever. I think I'd go for this. One-eighth. So it's more than 10%. 80 minimum, 90 minimum. But honestly, we can figure this out. What's 182 divided by 8? 22. So 172, 162, 160 it would be at. So it's an Iron Barbs tick. This is plus a Fake Out, which is another 12 if I want it. 76. Now there's a chance it can. Is there a chance? I don't really think so. Yeah, something like this. Now Togi can bait HP Fire, so this can lead if I want it to lead. So then one more slot to help. Can be anything I want. I have a lead here too. Can still bring Corv. It's probably the best overall mon into the entire team. I think I'll bring it. I think this is a good pick over Lantern for this guy. Now, do I need the Nevermelt dice? We're doing 12, 12. And Spiky Shield should be another 12. I shouldn't need it. I think I can just go Citrus Berry. Should I ever DD? Can I ever DD on this guy at +1? I can. Okay. So switch in, take an attack. I can DD here, Ice Beam. But then it's never going to, right? Okay. I think it should be fine not to be boosting items. We should have enough damage. Boom, 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 boom. Anything else that can really help against you? Everything takes a massive amount of damage, is the honest to goodness truth. Well, bring Corv. These are the 6. Does it matter who I lead with? Not really, I can just lead with Togi. Actually, no, I'll lead with Corv because it makes more sense in my head. Okay, so bait HP fire, always, no overlapping ranges. Go here, Encore, switch to this, black belt. Mach Punch for 20%, and then close combat kills. Got it. Should go you, Mach Punch kills. Get this, boom, here. I need a pivot here. This is Scald. Shoot, I missed that. Okay. So perhaps I do need... Maybe I should just bring Lantern. So maybe what I should do is have Togi, Salazzle, and Fernape, Donphan, Lantern. What am I missing? I had Corv, but I needed a pivot. You Encore, you kill, we go here, this kills. Oh, Artillery, hello. Yeah, so no Corv. Okay. Yep. I think that's the configuration. Okay. Let's put this here. Grunt number 3. Still don't need to figure out what I'm doing for items. This is not the easiest thing I've ever done, though. It's kind of scary. Donphan, Artillery, and Lantern. Okay. I think overall, I'm just going to give everyone a Citrus Berry. It might be completely unnecessary, but I'm scared. Except for the items I know I need. Rost on Donphan. I can go through who on you? Lantern's a great pivot. Let's go there. Yeah. Should Lantern? No, I guess Citrus is still better. Infernape needs to be black belt. Salazzle and Togedemaru will go Citrus. Salazzle, I'm not entirely sure. I guess Citrus, but who knows? Okay. I think we can put this together now. Let's convert back to game music. There we go. All right, we feel good about this, right? I don't feel amazing about it, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know what else to do, so. Okay, where are my guys? Togi. Lazzle. Inferni. Donphan. I don't know why I wrote that. Let me get Donphan out. Octillery. Where is Octillery? There it is. And Lantern. Actually, that's not the right order because I should have Lantern switching in to Slowbro first, right? Yeah. This one's definitely scarier, I think. The line's just a lot less concrete. Obviously do my best, but I'm not a fan of what I'm seeing, to be perfectly honest with you. Do I even need a black belt? Like, in case something goes wrong, should just be muscle band on Infernape. It does hit the range still. Does it do it on Porygon too? Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm actually gonna go, in case that something goes weird and I get like knocked off or something, I'd rather lose the muscle band than the black belt. So shouldn't matter, but let's just minute that. Is that ever popping a huge close combat on a Haxorus though? Honestly, it shouldn't, but it maybe is one day. I'll go black belt. Gotta trust my instincts here. This is Rost. Where are my Rosper? There we go. Citrus. Doing great on the citrus berries, not so good on the lum berries. But I've only used one lum berry. This is just what we've been given this run. Okay, I mean, is what it is, right? Yeah, I hope I'm not messing anything up here. If I am, it's pretty scuffed, honestly. Like, we could go really wrong if we miss something here, which we definitely could have. Okay. Anybody else scared? Because I am scared. All right, let's do it though. Yeah, I'm really not thrilled about this. Ugh, okay. All right, let's lock in. I want to make sure one thing. How did explosion fight go? Which one was that? It was kind of what we expected. A little scuffed. Eggy came out early, which I didn't expect. I think this one's gonna be harder, honestly. I'm not really a fan of this. All right. Okay, let's give this a shot. I'm scared. Okay, Aqua Grunt number 3. Let's do it. All right, we're locking in. Come on. I hope this works. Okay, Toge lead is just bait here. To get HP fire. I could have like spiky shielded there, but there's no point. Or faked out. Okay. Three slots to deal with a freaking Porygon. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna Mach Punch. This is gonna get rid of the Choppleberry. Now with that damage and going to -1 after this close combat, I think I bait Fast Kill Psycho Cut Weavile. I'm hoping I bait Fast Kill Psycho Cut Weavile. I'm pretty sure I should. So I would speed everything else. Weavile does have Psycho Cut. I've taken enough damage and -1 defense, and it doesn't know that it just drops. Beautiful. Okay, very rare chain kill, but Ape showing up. Run Bun is designed to like not allow you to get chain kills, but it doesn't see priority. Okay, right, this was Scald here, so we needed to pivot. This actually doesn't have a psychic move. So I don't want to go through Octillery, I want to go through Lantern. Should always be Scald. Yep. Quick Claw, quick draw on this guy, so very scary. Nice crit, by the way. Okay. Should always be Shell Side Arm. Battle Armor Donphan. Okay, can't be crit. Quick Claw, quick draw. Earthquake is a very good range to kill. We were prepared for this to pop a Scald on us, though. Okay, perfect. Nice job, Donphan. Okay, I was the majority of the time we spent planning this fight, which was a ton of time, was because of this Haxorus. I was pretty confident I would get to this point. I kind of forgot this was unnerved, so all my citrus berries are actually Garbo. I did forget that, but it doesn't matter. I can die. This is really awkward HP, actually. This is 1 in 3 to kill me. But that basically means it's possible it Dragon Dances. I have to switch. Okay, the plan is here. Yeah, the plan's here. Okay. Please, water move. Don't Dragon Dance. That's so bad. Okay. All right, I got to Ice Beam. Can this be water move? At +1? Yeah. Shit. I have to go Togi. I could lose Togi here though, specifically if it Aqua Tails. Oh wait, no, I can't go Togi. Oh shoot. I think I have to go Lantern. Oh, this is awkward. Yo, this is awkward as hell. I should have been Never Melt Ice. I saw it was on Nerve and I forgot. Okay. Okay, can't go Togi. Why did you Dragon Dance on me, buddy? I'm gonna go... But if it never Aqua Tails, it gets really weird. Shit, I gotta go Lantern first here. Please Aqua Tail. It's 1 and 3. Fuck, am I dead? I get random move again. Oh my god. Okay, don't Aqua Tail this turn. Watch it Aqua Tail. I have to do this. Okay, perfect, we win. Oh my god. I played to my outs there. I had to do it like that. We fake out. And I still have it. I mean, that's kind of what I envisioned. But I think we got a little unlucky and then we got a little lucky there. I don't feel bad about going Lantern first, but that was so sus. All right, well, I'll take it though, honestly. I'm not ashamed. Oh, yay. I mean, I don't feel bad about it because I knew it was a problem. And we spent a lot of time on it. And I think we had the best possible plans. I was never going to wipe from that position. But... because if it Aqua Tails and uses the Water Gem on Lantern, it's not even never punished. What else was I supposed to do? Like literally, like even like there were no different mons to bring. Like that was completely forced. I could have stayed in with Donphan and risked the 1 and 3, but I don't think I can afford that. And even going Never Melt Ice wouldn't have killed. I think it had to be like that. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Yeah, I knew the Haxorus was going to be a problem. That I didn't see what else to do. I didn't have tools. Okay, this is double next, right? And then Shelly. How hard's this double? Oops. Okay. How hard is this double battle? It's a snow fight? Snow warning. Oh my goodness. What the heck are we doing on this thing? Alright guys, I'm gonna stop here. Shorter stream today, but shouldn't be too surprised. But we got some stuff done, which is good. Back in the saddle. Streamed a little bit. Good stuff. Because this double battle, like, if it was like the last bit of a big section, I would do it tonight. But it doesn't look fun to plan for. It's gonna take a little bit. Also, right after that is Shelly, which is gonna have to be super meticulously planned, right? And then after that would be Bridge Rival. So like there's just a plethora of fights coming up that are gonna be super difficult. So I think this is a pretty good stream. After last stream, which was a little tough, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 trainers clear today. Got through the bulk of Weather Institute, have a couple fights left. But hopefully this can put us in a position next stream to push towards Four Tree City. And I hope to see you guys then. Later. Bye.